Sweet. All right. Welcome back. So that all of those songs that I just played are from um, a CD I put out last year called Hospital Socks, and that CD in a lot of ways is about my own personal journey with my health, and this CD is really a continuation. I never really stopped writing; they just kind of blended together. But I think it moved from just my personal healing into like, the world healing. So healing being the theme of playing a show here. This song, this album, all the songs that I'm about to play are from number 2 called Make Believe. And this song's called A Happy Song. And if you want to sing along, as it says in the lyrics, feel free. This is a song. Why don't you sing along? I was tainted by a myth that all songs stemmed from sadness, but this is a happy song. We can all just get along. This is a song. Why don't you sing along? I used to write only on the darkest nights, dig into my deepest thoughts, unlearn what I've been taught. Now I can happily say, hey, I'm smiling, singing in the middle of the day, 'cause this is a happy song. Why don't you sing along? I used to live in crisis mentality, but now I see it's simpler just to be happy. It seems to me the key, the digging may be necessary to be free and feeling happy, happy, happy. 'Cause this is a song. Why don't you sing along? This is a happy song. We can all just get along. This is a song. Why don't you sing along? This is a happy song. We can all just get along. Release the tension, let it go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. This crazy show we call life, you know. It's a roller coaster, might as well go with the flow. 'Cause this is a song. Why don't you sing along? This is a happy song. We can all just get along. This is a song. Why don't you sing along? This is a happy song. We can all just get along. Thanks for singing along. Now it all goes downhill from here. I'll say that. Just kidding. No, but this song is called "Am I an Alien," and it's more continuation of adapting back to the world post surgery and feeling just like I was living a totally different existence in my brain from everything, and kind of disassociating and being just like being a queer amoeba of a human in this land we live in. I'll stop talking now. I feel a little lighter today because I cried my eyes out last night. Lately I've been feeling let me start over. I feel a little lighter today because I cried my eyes out last night. Lately my life's been feeling like poetry. Am I an alien? Or is everybody feeling stuck in between? Something real and make-believe. Am I an alien? Or is everybody feeling stuck in between? Something real and make-believe. I always hated busy brunches where I felt too full of potatoes that were slowly eating up my soul. And the people in the places made me feel so small. So I changed my appearance to fit in with them all. I'm a chameleon. I can change colors and shapes and sizes and you won't see me. I'm hiding underneath it all. I'm a chameleon. I can change colors and shapes and guises and you won't see me. I'm hiding underneath it all. The world is spinning much too fast and I was slugging along, so I decided that it's okay to curl up at home. Became a creature of habit, spending so much time alone. I put 16 seeds on my oatmeal and I'm scared of the telephone. I'm a snail. I carry everything I own on my back. Why do I still want to be known? I'm a snail. I carry everything I own on my back. Why do I still want to be known? Thank you. This song's called The Fall. It's so beautiful here with all the trees. The days grow shorter and the nights grow longer. The leaves fall off the trees. A little part of me wants to go farther, someplace that has warm breeze. But the cold seas are my home, and the warm tea fills my bones. It is the season for hibernation. Disrupt my rhythm, were I to go on vacation. 'Tis the season, we must be patient as the world goes into resting mode. It's okay to be shy. Spend some time wrapped inside. It's okay to be shy. Spend some time wrapped inside. See, one must die to be able to come back to life. One must die to be able to come back to life. One must die to be able to come back to life. One must die to be able to come back to life. this song's a little bit more about dissociating at work, working in schools, feelings about schools and the world. There are boxes inside boxes, inside boxes, inside boxes that I'm living in. And I spend all my time thinking about just how I can break out of them. Hey honey, don't you think it's funny, this world we're living in? Wake up early every morning just in order to play pretend. There are boxes inside boxes, inside boxes I'm living in. And I spend all my time trying to find how to break out of them. How to break out of them. How to break out of them. Let the news play on the television in the other room, so it seems like I'm listening. It's a make-believe world. You get to decide whether or not you want to tune in. The ground is frozen, the snow is falling. I water the plants inside so that I can try to keep something alive. My songs lose their tune, so now they are just words made up of letters that I once couldn't identify. Now I've retaught myself how to comply. Was that a decision that I didn't decide? And the children and the dogs want to run around free in the snow falling down, but there's not enough on the ground for the grown-ups to stop working. So they only call a 2-hour delay. What more can I say? The kids wouldn't be bouncing off the walls. If we hadn't built any, the kids wouldn't be bouncing off the walls. If we hadn't built any. Take me outside, I am blinded by the fluorescent lights. Take me outside, I am blinded by the fluorescent lights. Take me outside, I am blinded by the fluorescent lights. Take me outside. Don't you think it's funny, this world we're living in? Wake up early every morning just in order to play pretend. There are boxes inside boxes, inside boxes I'm living in. And I spend all my time trying to find how to break out of them. How I can break out of them. I can break out of them. Theo in the car yesterday was like, "Is that the longest song that anybody's ever written?" It's really long. 5 minutes, 47 seconds. So I gotta skip a few because I can't play every song, even though I would really want to. But this song is called "Distractions." Thanks so much for coming. And it's really just about coping mechanisms for going to MRI appointments. Why not sing a tune on a Wednesday afternoon when you're stuck in the medical district? Don't need to get to your appointment too soon. It's amazing that there's still room for all the people walking down the street, for all the people I may never meet. This place is a wind tunnel. We're all transitioning from one place to another, all thinking about different things. So why not sing a tune on a Wednesday afternoon when you're stuck in the medical district? Don't need to get to your appointment too soon. Sometimes I worry in human traffic jams. Sometimes I think about how we're all aliens. Sometimes the world feels so damn dry. Sometimes I wish I lived inside the big blue ocean with the whales. Sometimes I fail. Sometimes we all fail. And we learn how to pick ourselves up again. So why not sing a tune on a Wednesday afternoon when you're stuck in the medical district? Don't need to get to your appointment too soon. There's a plastic bag floating in the air. There's a pile of styrofoam boxes sitting over there. Although the people walking by just stare, I'd like to think that some of them still care. The wind tunnel turns into the tunnel that I am lying in. The MRI machine is beep, beep, beeping. I'm thinking how he asked me if I had a boyfriend, and I wanted to tell him that I like girls too. So yeah, I often just bring my ukulele wherever I go and just write songs about whatever's in front of my face, and that was one of those days. And soon after that appointment, the pandemic hit. So I started writing about that. This song's called 6 Feet Away. I live 6 feet away from you. I live 6 feet away from you. And the days, they fade away as I stay 6 feet away from you. It's a little ironic, this virus only lives on human manufactured surfaces and of course inside humans. The other animals, plants and leaves are free, and so are all of the trees, that's the key. You're living in danger if you're living in society. You better stay 6 feet away from me. I'll wear a bandana across my face. I'll stay away from the human race. I'll wear gloves upon my hands. I'll stay at home and do a little dance. I secretly wanted this much time to hang. I secretly wanted not to feel ashamed. I secretly wanted not to be the one that you could blame. Finally it's clear, money doesn't really exist. Don't pay your rent, cause none of us have it. Don't pay your loans, the whole damn system is broken. Cause you know it's failed, capitalism. You know who should be freed? The people in prison who have no choice to stay 6 feet away from them. At least the hawks are flying back to empty city streets. At least the dolphins are swimming free. The earth is praising us for stopping flying planes. We're going outside in the sunshine and the pouring rain, appreciating nurses, workers at the grocery store, recognizing who's really at our core, realizing we need skills to survive, remembering to be grateful to be alive. It's the time to get dirty, build raised beds, stop thinking with our wallets, start thinking with our hearts and heads. Right now's the moment to plant a seed. Right now's the moment to ask friends their needs. Right now's the moment to help each other out. Right now's the moment to scream and shout. It's the time to dig inside ourselves. It's the time to ask for help. Right now's the time for making collective decisions. Right now's the time to re-envision. So please stay 6 feet away from me, but just for the time being, let's find other ways, open our minds and see, find other ways to feel free. From 6 feet away we can still sing for this short time. It won't last forever. If we stick together, we'll make this world a little bit better. Take away today. Take away all the words you thought you had to say. You can sing it all away. You can mold a new reality out of touch your feet. You're walking down the street, connected to the ground. The world is upside down. Today's a day we need no words. Today's a day to listen to the birds. This song is called July 4th. I wrote it in the height of the protests last summer. Fireworks popping off, the babies are up crying, the adults aren't fazed, it's hard to differentiate sparklers from gunshots these days. It was only a matter of time till the government took too many black lives. Once again, leave the people no choice but to risk their own, take the streets in a pandemic screaming. We're screaming. It's too late for peace when they're already killing so many. The only way to respond is to tear down what has been built on stolen land, genocide, and on the backs of those who were enslaved. No one can save us from the truth of our violent history. No one can stop us now from coming out and screaming. We're screaming. The injustice our society was built upon, the supremacy will leave us out no longer. We will shout until we're all freed. Won't destroy, separate us with your greed, 'cause in this moment we plant to see that we are the ones with true power to unlearn, reimagine a new world where we live in right relationship with each other and the earth. We're screaming. Dig, 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 deeper, deeper, deeper. Get rid of what does not truly exist. Borders, race, gender, human, land, ownership. Systems built to push folks down, give power to a white few. Fuck the police state. Abolish, start anew. We're screaming. We're screaming. It's about time we burn flawed systems to ashes. let the smoke arise. Unleash our fullest fluid cells that have been forced into disguise, been shoved inside labels, boxes, prison cells. It's about time we burn flawed systems to ashes. Let the smoke arise. Clear the air, bringing collective love and care, healing to every being here. 'Cause we are here, we are together, we have the strength to do better, to believe that we can change, we can shape. We can shape change, we can fully recreate, liberate. All right, I got one last song for y'all. Thank you so much for listening and being here. Thank you to the Healing Gardens for hosting this. Thank you to everybody watching online. And this last song's called Dandelions, and it's those last few songs are really about human problems, and this song is about how if humans maybe could look towards different organisms and creatures in nature and how they organize and how they are in relationship with each other, we could learn a lot and model ourselves after that. Instead of destroying our planet and each other, we could take care of one another and heal together. So this is about that. If you sing to a periwinkle, they'll come out of their shell, heal all the bruises on our bodies. We'll forget that we fell. The waves crash in spirals, my wheels spin like hell. As I'm pedaling, the world is spinning, playing show and tell. And we'd all rather stay in imaginary lands that feel better to live in. If you blow on a dandelion, let the wind take the seeds. Plant the medicine that'll save us, yet people still call them weeds. The waves crash in spirals, my wheels spin like hell. As I'm pedaling, the world is spinning, playing show and tell. And we'd all rather stay in imaginary lands that feel better to live in. The ants walk in perfectly organized formation. They've been around much longer than us. They'll continue to survive by working together, while top predators quickly die off. The waves crash in spirals, my wheels spin like hell. As I'm pedaling, the world is spinning, playing show and tell. And we'd all rather stay in imaginary lands that feel better to live in. where we all fit, and maybe we can organize just like the ants, and maybe we can spread like dandelions, and maybe, and maybe, and maybe. Thank you. Thanks for coming out in the cold. Hope you guys aren't too cold. I'm very cold. Yeah, check me out if you want people online. Hooly J Chan, HOOLY. My music's out in the world, so you can listen to it. And if you want a real CD and you tell somebody somewhere, I can send them via owl.